I am Hippolyta, queen of the Amazons, a people of unmatched strength and independence. Our origins are steeped in myth, yet they are as real to me as the blood in my veins. I will tell you of my life, of my people, of the challenges I faced, and of the legacy we sought to leave in a world that feared and misunderstood us. The Amazons were said to be the daughters of Ares, god of war, and Harmonia, the spirit of balance. From Ares we inherited an unrelenting spirit and skill in battle. From Harmonia we gained a sense of justice and unity that guided our society. We lived in Themyscira, a land blessed by the gods, where rivers ran pure and the forests provided all we needed. Isolated from the patriarchal kingdoms of the outside world, we thrived as a society of women, living in harmony with nature and guided by the teachings of Artemis, goddess of the hunt and protector of women. Our customs were unique. We valued strength, intelligence, and independence above all. From a young age, every Amazon trained in the art of war, but we were also scholars, healers, and stateswomen. Our society was not built on domination but on mutual respect and the pursuit of excellence. The myths that men tell about us, of man-hating warriors and ruthless violence, are exaggerations born from their fear of a people who did not conform to their understanding of power. As the daughter of Atra, the founder of the Amazons, my path to leadership was set from birth. My mother instilled in me a profound sense of duty, teaching me that to rule was to serve, and that a queen must embody the virtues of her people. From my earliest years, I trained alongside my sisters, mastering the bow, the spear, and the art of horseback riding. By the time I reached adulthood, I was as comfortable leading a charge into battle as I was presiding over the council of elders. My ascension to the throne came not through inheritance alone but through proving my worth. The Amazons valued merit over lineage, and I had to earn the respect of my people through my deeds. I fought alongside them in skirmishes against invading armies, defended our borders, and negotiated alliances with neighboring tribes. Through these trials I became not just a leader but a symbol of Amazonian resilience. Ares, my divine father, gifted me a magical girdle upon my coronation. This girdle symbolized my authority and was said to imbue me with strength and invincibility in battle. It was more than a token of power. It was a sign of the divine favor that the Amazons enjoyed. With it, I led my people to victories that became the stuff of legend, ensuring our place as a force to be reckoned with in the ancient world. The girdle, however, became a source of conflict. Its reputation spread far beyond Themyscira, and it drew the attention of ambitious kings and warriors. Chief among these was Heracles, the demigod sent to retrieve my girdle as the ninth of his 12 labors. When Heracles arrived in Themyscira, I was intrigued. He came not with an army but with a small group of companions and requested an audience. I listened as he explained his quest, speaking with a sincerity that disarmed my initial suspicion. I admired his strength and determination, and I considered granting him the girdle, seeing no dishonor in doing so. However, the gods intervened, as they often do in the affairs of mortals. Hera, ever the enemy of Heracles, spread lies among my warriors, convincing them that he and his men had come to attack. Alarmed, my sisters armed themselves, and what could have been a peaceful exchange erupted into chaos. In the ensuing battle, Heracles and his men fought fiercely. Though I defended myself with all my skill, he overpowered me and took the girdle by force. It was a bitter moment, not because of the loss of the girdle, but because it symbolized the betrayal of trust and the intrusion of outside forces into our sacred land. Another story often told of me is my encounter with Theseus, king of Athens. Accounts differ greatly. Some say he abducted me during a diplomatic mission, while others claim I went willingly, seeking to bridge the divide between our peoples. If I went, it was for the hope of peace, though my time in Athens proved tumultuous. Some say I bore Theseus a son, Hippolytus, named in my honor. Though he was raised in Athens, he carried my Amazonian spirit, valuing honor and justice above all. However, my relationship with Theseus, whether forced or voluntary, ultimately strained, as his world and mine were too different to coexist for long. I returned to Themyscira, my people always my first and greatest priority. The latter years of my reign were spent fortifying the Amazonian way of life. I worked tirelessly to ensure the survival of our traditions, training the next generation to lead with wisdom and courage. Under my guidance, we continued to thrive, fending off invasions and maintaining our independence in a world dominated by men who sought to subdue us. The myths told by outsiders often reduce us to caricatures, portraying us as either bloodthirsty warriors or tragic victims. But the truth is far richer. The Amazons were a beacon of what women could achieve when freed from the constraints of patriarchal society. We were not defined by our opposition to men but by our commitment to our own ideals, strength, unity, and justice. Stories of my death vary. Some say I fell in battle, fighting valiantly against Theseus or Heracles. Others claim I died peacefully, passing my crown to my sister Antiope or my daughter Penthesilea. Regardless of how my life ended, my legacy endured. The Amazons, though eventually scattered, left an indelible mark on history and legend. I, Hippolyta, lived not for myself but for my people. My story is not just one of battles fought and alliances made but of a vision for a world where women could stand as equals, free to lead and to thrive. Though Themyscira may now exist only in the realm of myth, the spirit of the Amazons lives on in every woman who dares to rise, to lead, and to challenge the constraints of her time. Remember me not as a relic of the past, but as a symbol of strength, courage, and enduring freedom.